Family affairs are tricky things, there's no two ways about it. Whenever anybody has a family party, there's that lull, isn't there, where who wants to go, who doesn't want to go. It's a bit like weddings. Now, who can afford to go to a wedding? And I mean that with all the kindness that it's meant to be. I mean, there's the trip, the overnight accommodation, the big presents, and then, of course, the big party afterwards. Everything costs a lot of money. It's a lot simpler, wasn't it, in the old days when people simply just got married, invited you along to the wedding breakfast, the after supper, whatever, and it was just a lot more simple. Yes. Now, the bigger problem, as one can imagine, is if you are a member of the British monarchy, the senior members at least, because next month, His Royal Highness King Charles III is celebrating yet another birthday. It's a big year, you see, on coronation year. And naturally, he wants to be surrounded by literally everybody that he feels was and is close to him. That includes, absolutely, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. But now the debate is on exactly what excuse can she come up with this time. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. You all right? Yes, thank you so much as ever for joining me. I'm glad you liked the video all about, change and manners and retail staff and stuff like that. It's true. I mean, people, whichever way you look at it, they're just not interested in serving you. I think it's a generational thing. I think it's the fact that, digitally now they don't meet you. So why should they be polite? Dump the change and run off. That seems to be the deal, doesn't it? Could this be the same deal, though, for the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle? She managed to swerve the coronation, amazingly, by a lot of people felt, because she didn't necessarily want to be in the presence of other senior members of the British monarchy. Now, next month, King Charles celebrates his birthday, and it is a biggie. And the bottom line is, he does want, as I say, all of those wonderful people around him that have meant so much over the years around him. It's his birthday. Why not? Why wouldn't you? But now you see the bigger issue is this. Meghan Markle, I've been told, and as ever, by a very well-placed source, allegedly, that Meghan doesn't want to return to the United Kingdom. She just does not want to return. Now, some people might say, she's very brave, isn't she? There she is trashing, of course, the British monarchy on television with the Oprah Winfrey show. But when it comes to it, face to face, oh no, doesn't want to do it. Now, as we know, Prince Harry's reiterated this statement that unless every senior member of the British monarchy who made Meghan's life very difficult over here in the United Kingdom utters a public apology, a sorry, well, then she's no point in returning. So the problem is now, does Prince Harry once again have to do what he did at the coronation? And that is turn up alone, Billy no mates, that sort of stuff. Now, I cannot imagine for one moment that they wouldn't be ungracious enough to send a card, of course, birthday greetings, wishes. But truly, whichever way you look at it, unless Meghan comes up with an incredible excuse, it's just a royal snub. And it just highlights just how far the sort of gap between them is now. And more importantly, isn't it utterly embarrassing for Prince Harry? If he does have to turn up alone, it says oodles about what people think regarding his wife. Now, of course, for Prince Charles, I'm sure he's got enough people around him not to miss it, but it has to hurt either way. But I've been told by, as I say, a very well-placed source that Meghan Markle has no plans to return to the United Kingdom, unless, of course, there's an apology of some sorts. Will it happen? Will she be there to blow out the birthday candles alongside His Majesty the King and Queen Camilla? And curtsy, of course, to Catherine and William. As ever, it's a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.